I saw one of your TikToks where you spat into an Ugg shoe.
He wanted me to eat some crisps and then spit them into my Uggs and then I sold them. I sell my toenails and that person uses it as salt and puts it on his food and eats it. He wanted me to position myself in a splat position in different places in my house.
How much profit have you made from having Paypigs?
Probably around about £60,000.
And cut.
Hi guys, welcome back to Steep 4. I'm Lauren.
I'm Christie, and this is a podcast where we talk all things that normally stay in a group chat.
But not today, because we are joined by a very special guest, Latiesha.
Literally.
What else have you got? That was like yeah, we're so excited to have you on today.
Thank you, I'm excited.
Yeah.
I love yapping.
Yeah.
We love it. We love a yap.
No, honestly, and because obviously I was super excited. I was on your Instagram, it's TikTok this morning actually, and I saw one of your clients made literally £300 before 9
a.m. this morning, yeah.
Right, so let's give some context.
Yeah, because
let's give some context. Who are you and what do you do? How have you got clients making 10 p.m. before 10 a.m.? Perfect.
So my name is Latiesha Jones, and I don't really have like a general title really. I just say that I sell weird things online, and I do own a webcam agency, but with the premise of our conversation today, it's mainly more about selling. So I have a group of nearly 3,000 women who also sell with me as well, all over the world.
3,000?
Yeah, there is a lot. So that is why you're seeing the girl who made £300 before 9 a.m. this morning. 10 a.m. this morning.
Oh my God. And also on your TikTok, I see that you stayed at a £2,000 a night hotel room. So you must be
always.
a very successful, you are.
I love a good hotel room.
So you've obviously made a really successful career out of this. What roads led you to here?
So when I was 18, I started doing OnlyFans. I was in uni, obviously broke as hell. And I was thinking there's got to be some way we can do something that is a lot easier than my degree. I was thinking I can't do this anymore. So I started doing OnlyFans. And then it quickly just kind of progressed into just other different avenues, and because of the fees and stuff that OnlyFans take, and because of the fact
fees?
that they take 20% of everything.
Yeah. So that's basically the tax man.
No, so that's the platform, and then the tax man is separate.
Okay, fair.
It's a double tax.
Right.
Double homicide.
Noted.
So
Wow.
I wanted to try and venture into ways where I could do it and kind of cut them out. So I didn't really have to give them any money. So I started dancing in a strip club. And my regular customer, one day was in VIP, and he said, "Oh, can I give you £200 and you give me your stockings?" And I was like, "Yeah, babe, of course. What do you want them for?" What do you want them for? And he was like to sniff them. And I was like, "Ooh, oh, right, okay." So I genuinely didn't think he was going to give me the 200 quid for it. But he did. He gave me the £200. And then here's the 200 quid. And then he, basically that whole time in VIP, we just spoke about the fact that there is so many other people who have these kind of fetishes and to smell and eat and do weird things with weird stuff.
Yeah.
Eat?
Yeah, maybe it's a bit early for the eat and stuff.
She's got all her words jumbled up. She's going to go for the hard ones first. Right, so aside from this instance, they're called Paypigs, right?
Yes.
So what is a Paypig? Are there different levels of how hard you go on them?
Yeah, so a Paypig is it's in a area of the adult industry called Findom, which is Financial Domination. So a Paypig is in that dynamic. So basically what it is, it's somebody who is a submissive, usually a man, and their kink is rooted in the fact that they are just humiliation, it's embarrassment. They get a kick from just giving, completely submitting to the woman financially. So they will just give, and you don't really have to give anything back at all. you only engage with them really when you're having the session, which is when you take their money, which is called a drain. So you don't have to engage with them outside of that session. There are different levels of DOMs, which is the woman. So I'm a soft DOM.
Right.
So I cannot be like a really hard DOM. Like I can't really be, I mean, some of the things I say are quite nasty, but I can't, but I'm not like really nasty.
Yeah.
So my DOM technique is through kind of being really emotional with them and kind of just making them fall in love with me, so then they just give me everything.
Question. So like, do you have to like get into character? Do you have like an alter ego? So you see how there's Beyonce and then she's got Sasha Fierce. So what is yours like to get into that emotional state to drain money out of it?
So it's kind of weird because obviously my name, where I come from at home, like my name is very unusual, being Latiesha. So when I was in the strip club, everyone who was around me, they had different names. So that kind of given them their alter ego.
Right.
But whenever I was in the strip club, I was just Latiesha. So, but people would say to me, what's your name? I'd say, oh, Latiesha. They'd say, no, but what's your real name?
Oh.
So I feel like that is kind of embedded into me anyway. So I don't have like a complete separate thing. And I also think because of the fact that I'm a soft dom as well, I don't really have to go like full away from who I actually am, because I am very like strong-willed, very level-headed, like strong-minded woman anyway. So I feel like it kind of just comes hand in hand with me as a person. But most of the time, if I was to be like a really hard dom, then I would have to completely separate. I think I'd struggle with that. I would need like a completely different person. I'd need a whole latex everything. I'd need it all to get into it. But I think it just comes quite natural to me.
Fuck. And in terms of like deciding that you're going to clock in on this, like you're at uni, you start doing this online. When did it actually start like taking off? Where you could actually have a whole income from this?
So I think, so it's been what, like 5 years now? I think probably like for me personally, I think probably like the 2-year mark really was when I was like, all right, okay, like I can quit my job. I'm effing uni off. I'm not doing that anymore. So I used to work at Tesco as well. So I was still at Tesco and at uni. So I just thought, you know what? Like this job is taking over and it's seeping into the time that I've got for everything else. I need to just get rid of the other things. So that's when I was like, I can't do any of them anymore. So I quit Tesco, quit uni, and then I just went all in. All in.
She's fucking a gog.
I'm just like, wow.
So we have to ask the big question. How much profit have you made from having Paypigs?
Let's say in the last, like, since the 1st of January, let's say, this last 6 months, so profit probably around about £60,000 in the last 6
Right,
months.
that's it. I quit. I quit. Is there a spare?
There is, actually.
What do you mean?
Wow. Right, let's just sit with that for a second.
Yeah.
£60,000. And then that's not considering the other things that you sell.
Yeah.
And so within that other realm of things that you're selling to people, how much would you say you've made from that?
I've already paid my tax this year, it's fine. They already know. So probably about 2 more times of the 60k, so just add it on again twice.
No, let's fucking go. So, saying if I wanted to make £120,000 a year, we want to make £120,000 a year income selling things, what could we sell?
Anything, absolutely anything and everything that comes into
like what?
Socks, shoes, knickers, bras, gym clothes, toothbrush heads, waxing strips, old razors, your hair.
I just took out my braids.
Eyelashes. Now, if you want to talk about braids, and that is one of the things that is the most expensive thing that I sell.
What?
Which is the only reason I get them done, because they sell.
What is, do you think like the hair from the scalp? The smell from the scalp?
It's the smell.
Oh my
Bobby loves a smelly scalp. She could be your next customer.
Oh my days.
People get it.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it's the smell of the hair, yeah.
What do you think it is about and men that like this like smelly bodily fluids? items from a woman?
I mean, I don't want any of my customers to think I think they're weird. I love you. I just think, I don't know what it is. I think it is maybe like a trauma from like childhood or something. I think there's obviously a psychology, a reasoning from it. And I think a lot of like arousal comes from different senses.
Is there any like common age of
No.
clients?
It's not at all.
No, it's so vast. So
Right.
vast. Like age, ethnicity, background, job, profession, completely vast.
So could they be from like anywhere? It's not just based in the UK.
Oh yeah, no, you can sell to anyone all over the world.
Oh, amazing.
Yeah.
So you
It just gets a bit more difficult if it's outside of the UK, especially if you're anonymous, because obviously with postage and
Oh
stuff.
my god, yeah. So when you go to the post office, and they're like, "What have you got in there?" and you're like, "All my pissy knickers."
Yeah.
Sorry, not assuming that you do sell pissy knickers.
Yeah. I really want to know, what's the most common like fetish you get asked to like, send or?
Me personally now, I only work with 5 customers. So I have 5 clients, 2 of them are Paypigs and 3 of them are people who buy my weird things. So I've worked with them for 2 years consecutively, just them. On average, the most like common thing I would probably say is anything foot related. And any kind of sweaty item, like clothing, gym wear, any kind of lingerie, underwear, whatever. Those are very common items. Face masks are a common item as well. Any kind of fluid, spit, pee, shower water, bath water, those kind of things.
Bath water, that's so saltburn. Wow.
Yeah.
Thinking all of the things we've made to go to waste now.
Literally.
Like those toenails, that bath I ran last week. Joking, I live in London, I don't have a bath. I need to do what you do. Yeah. Wait, so what's the biggest like single one-off payment that you've had from one of these items that you've sold?
So the most expensive thing I've sold is my spit. That was 1,500 for just under 100ml vial, like the travel size ones.
And you're not scared you'll get put on like a crime scene or
cloned, or like they used
Right.
DNA, like.
We're in 2025. Okay?
Yeah.
The police actually do a good job sometimes.
they'll look that up and look at your TikTok and they're like, yeah.
I think I'm safe. I always get this question all the time on TikTok,
right.
but I always say, when somebody buys something from someone, you give your DNA to anyone, even if you do it on even if you sell on Vinted, Depop, any kind of selling, any connection with anyone, any coming into contact with anyone, you're passing your DNA. Me walking outside now, brush past my hair, my DNA is there. So it's not going to happen. And there's never just like 2 people's DNA at a crime scene, like the victim and the perpetrator. There's always millions more DNA that the police have to sift through. And say like I sent my spit to Scotland and it got poured on a crime scene, and then the police came, "Oh hi, your spit's here." "Oh right, well I sent it to John in Scotland, so that's where it is." That's why.
Do you know what they do with it?
I don't usually ask. I always have a rough idea. Like I know what they're using it for. It's usually like if it's like a liquid, then they're usually pouring it on the down below to do their business. Then sometimes they will drink things. I sell my toenails, and that person who has my toenails, he crushes it, like grinds it in a portal. What is it called? Them things.
What, pestle and mortar?
Yeah, that's it. He grinds
mortar
it
and
up.
pestle.
Yeah.
What is
Pestle
it?
and
Pestle and porter.
We get the
One of
gist.
them.
One of them.
Yeah.
And he grinds it up and he uses it as salt and puts it on his food and eats it.
And cut.
The lady was too stunned to speak.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Oh.
What? Okay, cool. Hold on. Wait a minute.
Do you realise you like toenail salt?
I don't know.
With is it Findom?
Yeah, Findom.
Do you set your own boundaries of what you will do and what you won't?
Yes. I say with anything you have to. With anything in this industry, whether you're selling an item or you're doing Findom, you have to set your own boundaries because men will try whatever they can try. So you have to be strong-willed and you have to say, this is what goes, and if not, then see you later. Because I always say somebody will come around and they will completely respect every boundary that you have. So you need to set them at the beginning and set them firm.
Right.
If somebody wants to push your boundaries, then see you later, you move on to the next person. But yeah, you have to set them at the beginning and say what you are okay with, what you're not okay with, what you want to talk about. So with Findom specifically, when you get in an arrangement with a Paypig, the first thing you really should be doing is setting a contract at the beginning.
Oh wow.
Interesting.
Yeah.
And that's like, is that tailored to the specific person?
Yeah, so every person will have a slightly different contract because, say, like the times of when you engage with that Paypig will be different for each of them because of obviously everyone's schedules will be different. The amount of money that you agree on to drain in a certain time will be in that contract. So obviously every person's budget is different. So all of that will be set into the contract at the beginning, so you can.
I've got a question.
Please, me.
So is there like consultations?
I mean, yeah, basically.
Before we get into
Yeah,
And
it
do you
basically
run
is.
all of them yourself, or do you have like an assistant, or like?
So I have 2 admins who work with me now.
Wow.
Okay.
But with my arrangements, I do all of that in the beginning with them first.
Right. I guess that's actually like something I thought was a thing. So they don't have access to you at all times.
Oh no, absolutely not.
Okay.
Right.
No, I'd be a trillionaire if they did, because it would be expensive.
Yeah. Do you have any female Paypigs?
No, it's not a thing.
Do you think?
I just really don't think it's a thing.
Why do you think?
Because I just feel like women just wouldn't. We just would never. I'm not giving no money to somebody else. I feel like women hold money in a way that is different to men, and I feel like a lot of women they know what they bring to the table, and it doesn't have to be money for us.
Yeah.
So I just no, you don't. You get some women who will be customers and who will buy weird things on like the websites that we use, but I've never come across a woman who's a Paypig, or even alludes to the fact that they would possibly be. Strange. I don't know. I mean, who knows? It might be. If someone is, then can you let me know?
Find me.
Yeah. I'll be happy to have a conversation.
Yeah. So does every Paypig always want something in exchange, or can some people just be sending the money purely to send the money?
Yeah. So Paypig engagement in situations there isn't really an exchange. The exchange is the act of the Paypig giving you the money, and what you give to them is by receiving it, by taking it off them, they feel humiliated, embarrassed, whatever, and that's what they get off from. It's not technically you having an hour conversation with them, because you would never. Like my Paypig, you're not allowed to ask what I'm doing, you're not allowed to ask where I am, what I'm doing with the money. It's none of your business. We don't have to have that conversation. I just say, you don't even say thanks. I was going to say I say thanks, but no, I don't. I would literally be sick in my mouth if I ever did that.
And that's
I wouldn't ask.
You just said, "Oh yeah, I'm a soft."
Yeah,
and then she said, "I don't say thanks."
Oh my god.
Some of them want praise. So I think some of them want praise. So praise is like the most you'd go, like, "Oh, you're such a good pig."
Oh, I love praise. I think that's what I would want
Yeah,
if I was Paypig.
I think everyone's got a slight praise kink, a little one.
Yeah.
So that would be the most you would do. Like, you would be like, "Oh, you're such a good little piggy," and then,
Oink.
but it's not really that much, is it? So you can do better. Then they would send more.
Really?
That's like manipulating, but in a very good way.
I told you I'm a soft dom.
Oh wow.
How did you like when you got into this? Did you have a mentor? How did you like learn the ways?
Oh no, I just literally trial and error, got scammed, literally wasted all my time,
Right.
stress,
Yeah.
nearly gave up 100 million times, but here I am. So it was definitely a journey.
Like in my head, I'm thinking like if I was to get into it, I need to think of a price list. Like here are my quotes.
Yeah, there is a lot to think of, which is why I like do the mentor bit that I do as well with the girls who work with me. So I've kind of covered all that basis for them, so then they don't have to think about all the things that I had to think about in the beginning. So their profit is faster. So they make money quicker than what I did. Because, I mean, shit, life is getting hard. Nobody's got 6 years to wait to make some money these days. We want it now.
Facts.
So basically, it's like a fast track to actually learning everything properly and being able to work on it and make money. But you do have to have everything like price list. You have to, obviously, with pricing, like that comes with experience as well. So you have to like a spectrum broadly in the beginning, and then obviously you can increase that as you wish. Obviously if you're anonymous, then your pricing will be slightly lower because they're not seeing you. So there is a lot of things that go into it.
Okay, so like, okay, cool. So you send these things, right? Do you ever get like, okay, because for me, I'm just like, okay, cool. I've sent XYZ to XYZ, A, B, C, D. I'm flabbergasted right now. What if you bump into these people on the road?
I don't know who they are.
But then they know your face, right?
Yeah.
Oh, are they all anonymous?
Some...
She's
I know my customers now. Like I would notice them, and like if if I was like wherever they were.
Yeah.
But like in the past, no, like you don't know. And like when the girls who work with me, they join the websites and they sell, like you don't know who you're selling to. Obviously, you know their name and their details, but like unless they send a picture of themselves, sometimes they do. You don't know. And there is like 1 billion people in the world.
If you're anonymous, you don't get much. You can't pay. You can't get. You can't sell.
Well, you can.
You can sell, but then
Yeah.
you won't get as much as if you're in the. I don't know if I'm trying to say here. I'm still flabbergasted, to be honest.
So being anonymous in the grand scheme of things doesn't necessarily hinder the amount of money that you can make. Right. Some people like it, some people don't like it, and that's just how it is. Some people like you even if you're not anonymous, and some people don't like you. So it doesn't make a difference to your earnings really, and you can still get really good spending customers. I say as long as you are showing your personality, you are just being yourself, just not speaking to them like they're any different to a normal person, you'll be fine.
Right. And is there anything you'll be like, nope, not sending that?
Yeah, so I got somebody who asked for my sick.
Oh my fucking
Maybe I should have
God.
trigger warned that.
Yeah, emetophobias. That is mental. And you were like, not for me.
I said absolutely no.
Where did that come from? Did they have a list of like, they'd run out of everything else? So they were like,
so
what's left?
It's a word. It's actually a really popular thing.
Emetophilia.
Yes.
Oh, emetophilia.
Interesting.
I've got the phobia, but not the feel.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so I was like, no.
Right. And we've obviously just discussed before filming. I was going to ask about dating, but what does your partner think of this?
So when we got together, I was already doing all this anyway, so everyone already knew I've always been very open with it, so it's never been a secret that I do this job. I think with guys especially, like, we didn't start our relationship like wanting to be in a relationship. Right. It was very just like a casual thing. And I think when you are so open in the adult industry on social media, I think people have a certain view that like you not wife material, like no one will ever take you seriously, all that kind of thing. So I feel like they don't then take the chance to actually get to know you as who you actually are. So it just kind of progressed in a relationship in that way. But he doesn't care. Like, I think as long as you're very open and honest, like I've never kept a secret. My boundaries are airtight. Like there is no crossing them. Like if I don't want to do something, I'm not doing it. If he's not comfortable with something, I'm not doing it. So you've just got to have like proper good mutual respect and understanding, and an open-minded partner, really.
Yeah.
That does
Which
actually
we all
make
should
Secure
have.
king.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Love that.
Do your clients know that you're in a relationship?
Yeah.
So have they ever asked like they want something from the both of you guys, or has it just been like
Yeah, so they have done.
cheeky?
Yeah, and so no from me.
Yeah.
No. I mean, some girls who work for me, they sell their partner stuff, and guy stuff actually sells really well. Boxers, socks, etc. That sells really well.
Boys. Wow.
Yeah.
That's
That was harmonised.
literally. I know it sounds a bit bleak because it's not bleak, and you're doing amazing right now. But is this something you see yourself doing forever?
No. I feel like I'm not kind of the person to want to set myself doing one thing forever anyway. So even whatever avenue I would have gone down, I don't think I would have done it forever.
Yeah.
But I think there's a lot of potential. I'm seeing my stuff right now just as like a catapult to get somewhere else faster. Like I want more properties, I want more houses, I want bigger businesses. Like I don't want to be working at all in general when I'm older. So I'm just kind of using this as a way to propel that so it's faster.
Yeah, smart. Is there anything arousal wise out of it for you, or is it purely detached?
I'm detached, yeah. I think obviously when I get paid, like, or like when like my sugar daddy or something sends me something like £5,000 at the beginning of the month, I'm like, oh, love it. But other than that, like, it is what it is.
Really?
Yeah.
So it's nothing sexual.
Oh, no.
like, at all.
No.
Wow.
Do you know, it's crazy because I feel like when you see these things online, people think, oh, they're definitely doing more. They're definitely, do you know what I mean? So like, me hearing, I'm just like, so you're telling me you don't even have to go down and dirty.
No, I've not done anything sexual in the last 3 years since I've been with my partner. Nothing. Not even like a little nude picture of my boobs. No, nothing.
Wow.
No. But you don't have to. You literally don't have to.
See, it doesn't sell like that. If you look at it online, you're thinking they're definitely doing all their
Oh,
asking.
yeah.
I think that's the thing. So the fact that I'm hearing, I'm just like, interesting.
Yeah, I guess our outside perspective of like OnlyFans creators, general adult sex creators online, do you find yourself being painted with that brush? Like,
yes,
especially with the negative stuff she's been coming out with recently.
Yeah. So I think you're talking about Bonnie Blue.
Bonnie Blue.
Yeah.
Did I say Bonnie Blue?
No.
Oh,
We don't even say.
sorry, I thought it in my brain.
We don't even need to say her name, to be honest.
Yeah, I knew the word where we were going. So I think it sometimes annoys me, to be fair, that what I do is still under the umbrella of sex work. I hate the word sex work, so that's why I usually say adult industry, because it broadens the spectrum. So I don't like that it gets put into there, because it isn't like as outward as what she does. And I also think that there's something psychologically not right with her. However, I think she knows how to rage bait. She knows how to get the views. She knows how to get the subs in. So I do think she's a very, very smart businesswoman. Absolutely. And she's obviously raking it in. So I think she's just seeing the pound signs and she's not bothered by anything else. However, negatively, it does impact everybody in the industry. Yeah. And then we all get painted with the same brush, that we all just have no morals and no respect for ourselves and no nothing, when that is not the case literally at all. So I do think she is having a negative impact on the industry, but I don't think she cares, because she's making her own money, isn't she? She's not making money for everyone else. So in her head, it probably doesn't matter for what the general thing is that she's doing. I don't agree with it at all, to be fair. And I don't know anyone who works in the industry that actually does agree with it.
Yeah.
Really? Interesting.
I was gonna ask, and that being said, like, how do your family, in regards to like personal, how do your family see what you do? Do they support it, or are you still close with your family members?
Yeah, so all my family know. Everyone's very just, it's whatever, as long as you're safe and you're not, on the street corner, like, doing some crazy stuff. As long as you're looking after yourself and you're doing it in a safe way, they're fine. The only person who ever had a problem with it was my mum. And then we didn't speak for 6 years. So we were completely estranged due to my job, because she didn't understand it at all, but she also didn't want to even try to understand it. Yeah. So she, in her head, was tunnel visioned that, like, I was sleeping with random men, I was doing crazy stuff, even though when I started OnlyFans in the first place, it was only content anyway. Like, I'd never met anybody, but she just couldn't see the actual logistics of it. She just tunnel visioned to the worst of the worst possible thing. But everyone else, fine, supportive. Everyone I've ever spoken to, ever met, really has been fine. Obviously, people have questions and their own opinions. Like, my nan's 86, like, she was like, Tisha, can you tell me what it is again that you do? Like, Nan, I just speak to men online and they send me some money, all right? So sometimes you've just got to tell them what they need to know. But in general scheme overall, I've never had that bad of an experience, like, with anyone about it. No, like, I've got a twin sister. She loves it.
You're a twin?
Yeah.
Oh, this is a sign. I'm having twins, guys.
Anything is a sign Chrissy's having twins.
Oh, we love it.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Does she doesn't do anything within this industry? No.
I always say, do you want to try? And she's like, she would literally, like, quiver on the spot. She would literally, like, just break down, turn into water.
Oh my God.
She could never.
What is, like, so you obviously document all of this stuff on TikTok, as well as obviously doing this service. What would you say is the most common question people ask about your profession?
Most commonly people ask is it actually legit? People always ask me, is this actually real? Like, because I feel like, because especially in my sector, it's not very well known. Obviously, everyone knows about OnlyFans and selling content and stuff, but people don't know usually this is an area of the industry as well. So they get a bit worried that it's not actually real. So that's one. I also get all the time, if you can be anonymous and if you can make money anonymously, which you can. And what's another one? Usually, the crime scene one.
Yeah, it's
and
done
like
now,
cloning.
isn't it?
Yeah.
No, that's jokes.
Yeah, they're usually the most common things.
Yeah.
Oh, I think because obviously even though this sounds amazing, it sounds like what you do, like you're raking it in, great. I think in the back of my head, because I'm a panicker, right? I'd be probably thinking, I'll be worried about, is there financial risk? Am I exploiting people? Like, how do those questions ever pop in your head? Like,
of course. So like sometimes you do, like especially with a Paypig, like they will say, like, oh, this is the last £500 in my bank account, Queen. Like I've just given it to you. I've got no food for the rest of the month or whatever. So, being a nice woman, it is it is sometimes hard to disconnect and to say I'm doing a service, because also they could just be lying.
Oh, do they do that?
Yes. So they could be like, oh, this is the last amount of money. Like it's a role play situation, so it's not real. So you have to think in your head, it's not real. Obviously, sometimes they will say like, I've got no more money, like, and I'm like, well, tough, find it. Because you have to be like that. That's what they signed up for.
Yeah.
But sometimes it is like you always have that little niggle, like, oh, I feel a bit bad. Like it is a lot of money. But then that's why in the beginning of the service you have to vet the person, how much money they have, what they have to spend, what bills and whatever they've got.
Right.
So that is why you do that, to cover your back, because you'll set like an amount of money that you would then get from that person over that month. Obviously everyone's got their own budgets and stuff. But there's always a little in the back of your mind thinking like, oh, poor guy.
That'll be my downfall. But he said that, oh my God.
No.
Yeah, like especially with some items like bed sheets and stuff, or like pillowcases and whatever, like I feel really bad. I'm like, oh, he's really lonely. Like he's put my pillowcase on his bed and he's like cuddling it to sleep. Like I'm like, oh.
But then he could be wanking into it.
Yeah, and then I'm like, what a fucking weirdo.
Get back, girl.
So you've got to snap yourself out of it, but there is always that second bit of conscious, like.
Is there like safe words or anything like that if they like really want to say, no, actually I'm fucking strapped for cash?
Yeah, so like if say like my Paypig said like genuinely like I'd literally have no money at all, like I can't do it, then like I would understand the change in the tone anyway.
Yeah.
Because it wouldn't be our normal arrangement, like how we normally would speak.
Yeah.
But then also if it's a Paypig in particular and they didn't have any money, then they just would never message me until you had money.
Right.
Because you're a Paypig, I don't want to hear from you if you don't have the money, because then otherwise you're just a pig.
But and that is men. I'm really curious. Can you give us an example of like how a conversation would go?
So with my main pig in particular, I will...
Number one.
My number one pig. He knows his number one pig and he pays for that.
Oh.
Let me find... He's called Sam.
Hey, Sammy boy.
Oh, real name or alias?
No, that's his real name.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So my conversations with Sam, if I want something, I literally just send the receipt and I will say, sort it, piggy. And then he replied saying, sent a little more, goddess, treated you all to a drink tomorrow. So he paid for my beach club tab when I was with my friends. So it was 409, but he rounded it up to 500, so then we could get extra drinks.
Yeah, nice.
So to my friends that are listening to this podcast, and I'm sure you guys are subscribed and gonna push and share this clip, this episode, yes?
Yeah.
This is what you need to be doing.
This is the
the thing. Please and thank you.
Yeah, he can't ask me a question. Like he asked me, what are you doing tonight? You know you don't ask me questions. Oh yes, of course. I'm so sorry, goddess. Please forgive me.
Wow.
So you have to set what you are all right with. I don't want him to ask me questions about what I'm doing in my life, so he doesn't ask me questions. And you have to always make sure that you're reaffirming that, no, can't do it. Because guys will push boundaries. And a lot of time, if you're not strong-minded and you don't think you need to do it, some people will let the boundaries slip. And I think that's where a lot of people go wrong sometimes. Because especially with a Paypig, they want a strong-willed woman. That's what they want. They want to be in line.
Yeah. If they like humiliation, would the fact you coming on this podcast talking about it?
Wow.
Nice one, Sam. Paypig number one.
Yeah, loves
Do you
it.
ever okay, you see, so you've got 3 different phones, right?
Yeah.
Do you ever find yourself speaking to like your friends in the tone that you speak? I'd be like, wait, hold on, excuse me. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Like, sorry.
So where's your piece of pancreas?
Yeah, sometimes like if I've got like a really busy day or something, like there was one time I was in Tesco and I was doing a voice note and it was to one of my pigs, but I was just literally berating him, to be honest. And then I was in Tesco and then I thought, shit, I'm in Tesco. Like there's people behind me that's just heard me call him a fucking slimy little turd, and then Literally, I'm doing my food shopping. But it is, you do it where like you'll speak to your friends in the same way, or like you'll send them a message and you'll be like, oh shit, wrong person. Oh my God, I did not mean that.
That's amazing.
Yeah, so it is hard, especially if you've got like loads of things going on and you're really busy. Just do it at home in your bedroom and don't go outside.
That's mental.
For someone that wants to like get into it, not saying that I, anyways, what would you recommend that the best number of people to? How many Paypigs should you start with?
I mean, also, how do you find them?
Yeah.
So with Paypigs, when you first, usually like everyone would say now like, oh, Twitter X is the best place. No, it's not. It used to be the place. It did used to be the place where you do literally find anything. Like 3 years ago, you used to literally rake it in on X, but you can't. It doesn't work in that way anymore.
Right.
Because of social media evolving, there was a lot more scammers and a lot more like AI people and whatever. So a lot of things is fake.
Yeah.
So you have to use designated websites for this. So literally on Google there is loads. And then the websites, they will vet the people and make sure that they are legitimate and they're doing this for the right reasons.
Right.
And then you go from there, really. I think with pigs especially, it's not really about finding them. It's about you portraying yourself in a way that will make them find you. Because you're a goddess, you don't need them, so you're not going to make the first move. They have to find you, so you need to advertise yourself in a way that will allow them to understand that she is a goddess.
Wow. How does one be a goddess?
Yeah.
Get your latex out, queens. Get your heels on.
Okay.
Feet on the floor. Like, I've got a video on my TikTok and I'm in a hotel and I've got my lubes on and it's like from the down at the bottom and I put my phone down there and I'm literally just drinking champagne and it's just the bottom of my heels, and that would show that you are powerful and that you are a dominant woman.
Well, see, I don't think I could do that because my boyfriend says my heels feel walked on. So, do you have to have nice feet to do this?
Oh, no. No.
Do they like the worst feet?
Yes, sometimes guys actually do like the worst feet. And then that obviously will allow you to then get more because you can say, well, you can make them look pretty. You can give me the money and then I'll go and get a pair.
Ah, upselling.
Yes! I think you'd be good. Yeah. Got to reverse psychology it.
Right.
So I'll probably just be laughing like.
Yeah, but they don't see that.
No, you just
Look at
laugh and
that.
you think and then just go, right, okay, now I can reply.
Wow.
Just got to get yourself in.
Did you just do this sober when you first started this, or did you need a couple drinks?
Oh, no, I was pissed every day when I first started, not gonna lie.
That Dutch courage.
Yes,
It's a lot.
yeah.
I saw one of your TikToks where you spat into an Ugg shoe.
Oh, yes, that had... he wanted me to eat some crisps. I think there was salt and vinegar, French fries, and then spit them into my Uggs, and then I sold them. I mean, they were going in the bin. They had to make them a bit worse. His favourite crisp was salt and vinegar, so I actually did something nice.
Oh my.
What a life. I love this.
Yeah.
And did they have to buy the Ugg shoes in the first place, or did you just have them?
Oh, no, I already had them.
Right.
But they have to rebuy it. So they have to purchase the shoe from me.
Amazing.
And the service, and then the postage, and then the act of me doing it.
Wow. Do you film it?
Yeah,
So you film it and send the item?
yeah.
Amazing.
So I usually film it, obviously, just for TikTok, but then I'll put it on the invoice to them. So then they will also get the video as well if they want it.
Wow.
Yeah.
What a
Yeah.
service. Like, she's catering for all.
Yeah.
Literally everything.
How did you get your like 5 Paypigs though? So like what's the longevity of that? What's the turnover of a Paypig?
So 2 of my 5 customers are Paypigs. 2 of them. So I have got an arrangement with them, and every like 4 months we will go over the arrangement and see if it's still working, if they obviously still have enough money to keep it going. But it's been 2 years now, so
Wow.
I don't think they're going anywhere.
Do they not have high-paying jobs?
So I am very expensive. So mine
Period.
do. So mine do because I expect a certain amount of money out of the service.
Yeah.
But there is varying obviously amounts that a Paypig will have to give. There are a lot of Paypigs that are just like, oh, send you 20 quid here and there, and that is normal when you begin your journey. So if you just started as a dom like that, to have 20, 30, 40 quid every now and again, that's a lot, and little things do add up. So like with our group, with the girls who work with me, I always say like we need to like be really appreciative of our wins now, because that will allow you then to grow and make more money and charge more.
Right.
But everyone has different budgets and stuff. So once you're 6 years in, you'll be able to charge what I charge.
Wow. It's fucking amazing.
Yeah.
I think, no, genuinely. And that's why I was so keen to get you on this podcast, because we are in a cost of living crisis.
Yes.
And money as a whole is a massive taboo for women. Mm-hmm. I think we are ashamed to talk about things like this. But I think it's quite inspiring that you're so unapologetic, actually.
Yeah, just it is what it is. Like, I've been broke, I've been in debt, like I've had bloody bailiffs knocking on the door for my Eon gas electric debts. Like,
oh, I hate Eon.
yeah,
You
no.
mean flipping it.
Eon are literally dogs, but it is
Ruff.
like life is hard and it's not getting any easier. So I'm just grateful that I started when I did, because it wasn't as hard as it is now. Which is why I think that I have kind of moved into the more like teaching space, so then girls don't have to wait so long to be able to actually make money. They can do it straight away. We don't have time these days. Like, we need convenience, and I need things done now.
Yeah.
Exactly.
No, shout out you, because you know, anybody else could be doing this and not like want to help other people trying to. But the fact that you're like, listen, I got a community, we're gonna
we're gonna
show you
do
the way.
it.
Let's do it. I love that.
Yeah, and we all do it together, and everyone celebrates each other's wins, and we're all just, I think with women, like, women thrive with community spaces and
True.
having
They do.
such nice people around you. So a lot of the women who work with me, like, they don't obviously tell their immediate friends or immediate family because they are anonymous. So it gives them that space where they're able to connect with the same women who do the same stuff. And like, if they're worried about anything or if they need like help or whatever, then they've got it there. And it is just really nice, because we genuinely just want everyone to make money and actually do nice things. Like, it's so nice when someone will message me and they'll be like, oh, like, I've finally been able to pay this, or I've been able to book this, and like not have to worry about anything, or like I've paid this debt off or something. And it is just such a nice feeling, because it's such a struggle in this economy right now. So we need all the help.
Question: is there like, so could you like start and then drop out of it, or once you're in, you're in? Okay.
Yeah, of course. We're our own beings. You can do whatever the hell you want to do. You can begin, and then sometimes it might not be for you, or maybe you started one avenue but you need to look at a different one because that one isn't working. So with me, like, when the girls work with me, I give them every option that you can do, and then they pick what they want to try. If they're struggling, then they can try something else. If they don't want to do it at all, then they don't do it. Some people might just do it for like 2 months to make whatever money they need, and then they don't do it again. So you can go. It's not often that people stay for as long as me, really.
What's the sort of, like, if someone's done it and tried it, and then they've used their face and stuff, and then they want to like kind of go back into a normal job.
Digital footprint is real.
Yeah. Like, what's the process there? Is that ever an issue?
It's not really an issue. I think in this day and age, a lot of things is more accepted as long as you're just not bringing it into the workplace. Like, there's been women who obviously have got jobs afterwards, and like the work know about this job, or what, that they've done it and whatever. I think you just need to, it needs to be done with. Like, I think it'll be hard to kind of do both. Especially if it's like a professional job. Like, I've got a really close friend, and she used to do OnlyFans, and she's literally only just finished it, but she still did OnlyFans, and she had a sales job. So her job knew, but I think obviously, like, if it was a proper professional job, then you wouldn't be able to do that. So I think I always say to the girls, if you've got something in your head that you really want to do, like if someone comes to me and they're at university and they want to be a teacher or something, I say, you need to really think if it is worth doing this and putting it out there, because that will affect that job. So I am very open and honest. If I don't think someone should be doing it and they come to me and ask, I'll say, trust me, I don't think you should be doing it.
That's a good mentor.
Yeah.
Because is there demand for everyone? All your 3,000?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, there's
Really?
literally demand for everyone. I think people don't realise how many men actually do this. Like, one of the websites we work on gets 13 million men to the website every month. Like, there is thousands and thousands and thousands of customers.
Oh my God. And are they all just wanting quite like tame things, or does it go bigger than just like the shoes?
Yeah,
and
it
the
goes
nails
bigger. And like, to be fair, when you get on there, like, because the platform specifically, it's there is people from all over the world and sellers from all over the world with different experiences. So you might go in there and you think, I want to be tame, I just want to do foot stuff, and then there will be some crazy stuff on there. So I do tell the girls, like, you need to like just understand that there is lots of crazy things on there, but that doesn't mean that you have to do it, because you can do it and you can keep yourself tame. So it does definitely go a lot more higher, but that's where you need to be able to pull yourself in. And if you can't, then that's what we're here for, to help you keep things where you want it to be, so you don't go down the slippery slope of just accepting anything for money. Because when you're in a desperate situation, a lot of the time women will just say, oh, I need 20 quid for this, I'm just going to do it. And I say, hold on a damn minute, because you're going to feel worse after you've done it, and then you're not going to be happy that you've got the 20 quid.
Yeah.
Max.
So you've got to keep yourself.
So we've got some questions from our audience.
Hit me with
and would love to share it with you.
Yep.
Oh my God. So the first one is, do you have to build a stock of things before you sell them?
Oh, I should have said, I get this question a lot. I should have said when you asked. So no, because a lot of the things that you can sell in the beginning, you will already have. Socks, old slippers, dressing gowns, bedding, whatever. You will have a lot more than what you actually think you can sell in your house. Like I do TikToks and I'm like, right, so I'm in my bedroom now, I can see all of these things that I can sell. So it gives people ideas of what they've got. I do say that if you want to do like toenails or like spit or anything, you just need to go and get the pots to put them in, and that's it. But you can get them from like Home Bargains for like £2. So you don't need like a whole wardrobe where you open it and there's knickers and stuff and whatever. You just need like to understand what things you've got, so you can just get them out.
Yeah. But and I guess with the toenails, like once you're done with them, you've got to wait till they grow back, right?
Yeah, so that's obviously like a duration. Like my toenails, like every 6 weeks I'll get them done. So like if somebody wants 2 lots, then they have to wait the whole time. 2 lots of toenail salt, then it's a 6-week wait.
Wow. Some backlog.
Wow.
So good. This one is, how do you make your feet content interesting enough to make money? Or can I just upload the pictures and be done with it?
So you need to think about what you're doing as a business. Don't just think about it as, oh, I want to make some money, let's just take a picture of my feet right now. Like, don't be so boring. That's, everybody will do that. You've got to have a little bit of something different. So like you need to just think of it like really seriously, like a business, and then think, right, okay, I'm doing some content now, what can I do? You could put some cream on your feet, you could rub it in, you could do a foot massage, you could do a crushing video, you could stand on a packet of crisps, you can stand on some food, you could put oil on your toes. Like you could do a video painting them. Like there's so many things that you can do when you actually sit down and genuinely think about it. And it's a lot of things that you would do anyway, but you just don't think about it as a service to give.
Yeah.
I'm literally going to do this.
Right. I just want to circle back around to something crushing, because this is like a thing I've found on TikTok. Can you explain a bit about what that is to...
Yes, so crushing, it's you literally just crush different types of items, and a lot of the time it's a kink for being like, it's called giantess kink. So basically where you are really, really big and the person is really small. And then also it kind of comes into like ASMR, they like the sound of crushing and whatever. Like I had one customer and he used to ask me to go to the shop and I would buy a packet of jelly babies and I would use the white jelly babies to represent him. I'd put it on the floor, my phone would be behind it, and then I would like stand all the way behind so I'd look really, really big. And then I would be like... oh, look at you, teeny tiny man, I'm about to stamp all over you. And then I'd stand on it and crush him, and I'd be like, oops. Yeah. And like food and stuff like that, like they like the sound, they like watching it. Like I've done like crushing with like mushy peas and stuff, and they like to see it come through your toes. Like there's lots of reasons why that would make you a lot of money. Yeah. Loads of different things.
That jelly baby one is jokes.
I literally had to like take 10 minutes to get myself into the zone. Every time, 7 million takes, I'm pissing myself laughing every time. My sister's there and she's like, Tisha, you need to get yourself together. And I'm like, I can't.
Yeah, what's like one of the funniest ones that you found yourself like, oh, this is a fucking joke?
Yeah, so that one probably. And then I've also had somebody who had like a video game kink. And you know, like, think of like a video game where like you shoot someone and they like splat on the floor or something. Like there was one guy and he wanted me to position myself in a splat position, but like in different places in my house. So like splattered down the stairs. But like I think it was just funny because I obviously couldn't take the pictures myself. Like, so I had to get my sister to come. And I was like splattered on the floor on the stairs, and she was absolutely pissing herself at me. And I was trying to keep a straight face, and I was like, Leah, you need to take the picture, you need to take the picture. She stood in front of me, literally like dying. I was like, I need this fucking picture so we can move on to the next one.
What the fuck do you like if you like splat pictures?
I really don't know. I feel like at this point, men just make a kink out of literally anything.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys know that the girl on TikTok, is NPC?
Oh,
Ice cream, so good.
yes, so
I thought
good.
that was weird, but the fact that you
No, that's also a kink, so they will make a lot of money. Yes.
Really?
That's what they do.
Yeah, fuck.
Yes.
Yeah. Ice cream, so
Should
good.
get into it.
You actually do really good.
Oh. She does have a good voice.
Yeah. That was a good answer. See, boy.
Hell no.
Yeah, that's a kink. But that's more like social mediaized, so then they can get away with making the money on social media by doing it without flagging that it is in the industry. So that is a very smart move.
Right. Oh my god, yeah. Have you ever had it where someone's stolen your content and
Oh,
then used
all
that
the time.
to sell on to people?
Yeah, all the time.
Oh, what do you do?
Wow.
So you have to do you have to get like a takedown, and you have to pay a lot to fucking get lawyer, solicitor, send a cease and desist. Don't do that. And to be fair, especially since now that I sell like a guide to do it, I have that all the time. All the time. So like all of my stuff is copywritten to me. So especially with digital marketing being a thing now, that everyone thinks because I've got a guide that means that everyone can sell my fucking guide. You can't. So it is hard sometimes, yeah. But I give people the benefit of the doubt a lot, because I'm like, oh, like people a lot of time don't know, they don't think about things like that.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, this next one from the audience is, how do you price it up? So, and I was going to ask that question as well. So if I'm just starting out and say I'm like, yeah, let me try selling my feet pics, what's my starting point?
You have to be realistic, obviously. You don't want to set yourself too high in the beginning, because somebody will know that you are new. So then they will think, well, why the hell are you pricing 40 quid for one picture if you're brand new? Like, be so for real. So I usually say, for like, if it was, say, a foot picture, like a $5 is fine for one. 1 or 2 is fine. Realistically, people see, I've seen your feet for free. So to get a $5, you'd be like, all right, it's a $5.
Oh my god, do you think my feet are only worth £5?
Trust me, my feet were a lot less than £5 back in the day, so don't you worry.
Oh, fuck. Then I'll upsell, and then I'll say, no, now you need to pay for me to get my gels done. Infilled. Right.
If you want me to sway to a colour that you like, then you need to pay me even more.
Oh, so they can pick the colour as well.
Yeah. Well, like I say, like, oh, I'm a white tip girly, so like I'm not doing anything other than that. But I'll say like, oh, do you want to pick the colour? Oh yeah, what are you getting? A French white tip. Oh yeah, get that then.
Oh, nice.
I'll say it looks absolutely gorge on my toes, so you can see a picture afterwards. Oh my god, yeah, get it.
So smart. What do you do with your earnings?
So at the moment, it's just investing all the money that I've got. So I have 2 houses, and it's just building it to get obviously more, to keep it. Because obviously I would like to not work at all ever. So that is a very easy way to be able to then just live your best life.
Amazing.
Yeah. You've been our best guest.
Houses and hotels in London.
So after this, should we sit down and do my consultation, or how do I get into it? Or,
We're taking notes fully. This has been amazing.
literally.
Yeah.
Sorry, quick question for me. What does your like how often do you do it? Like, have you got like 10 a.m. toenail clippings? 11
Oh
p.m.?
no, not anymore. Beforehand, yeah, I had to set myself a schedule, but like now, obviously, I've been working with my customers for 2 years, so I kind of know what they want and when they will want it. Like, I already can preempt what they're going to ask for. Like, the guy who buys my braids, he buys them every 8 weeks, so I know that every 8 weeks I'm going to get new braids and he's going to send me the money for them. Like, toenail guy every 6 to 12 weeks if he wants to. Too long. So it's very much like I kind of already know what they want. But if I was beginning again, then I'd have to set myself a schedule, because you'd have to post the items, you'd have to take pictures, you'd have to do the content, and obviously when you begin anything, the startup journey is a lot tougher than when you've done it for a while. So you need to be strict with it, otherwise you won't take it seriously, and if you want to make big money, you need to take it seriously.
question: when it comes to like, you see the social calendar, you got Christmas, you got Easter. Do they get extra like?
Oh yeah, really, if it's like his birthday as well, it's my birthday. If it's Christmas, it's Christmas from every single person individually. Birthday from every person individually. So they are very good times of the year.
Wow. And what would it take to have, let's say, Paypig number 3 come about, or like your numbers to go up?
Yeah. So with me, I think I've reached my limit with 5. Like, it is hard for me to manage everything else.
Right.
But if somebody else came to me and said, I want you to be my goddess, and I'd say, well, you need to make it worthwhile. So minimum, at least, it would have to be around about £15,000-20,000 a month from that person. Minimum.
Just so crazy. I get, you know, them random messages on TikTok where they're like,
Yeah, don't reply to those.
and I'm just like, bun that, man. I'm more listening to what you gotta say here.
Although once I did, and I did get £40 for a...
All right, girl.
Yeah.
That's good.
Oh no, we were really drunk, and I got my friend to take the picture. I just put my jumper around it, and he still asked me to send my knickers
Around
in
what?
the post. What?
Around what?
My feet.
Oh.
What, her feet?
That's good.
Yeah, but he's always like, send your knickers.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think even at that point, I was like, oh my fucking God, like, I've just given away my whole life. Like,
My soul, he's got everything.
I was like, he knows where I live. But he doesn't. He just has my Monzo details. But
there is a lot of women who are very skeptical like that, but that's why I say, if you don't know what you're doing, you need to not try and do it on your own, because then you will be even more worried. So like a lot of women who come to me, they will be really anxious and be like, oh my God, like I really need some money, I'm desperate. And I don't really like it when somebody comes to me desperate, because then I feel like they will do anything and they won't set their boundaries. So we have the conversation, and I'll say, right, what is it that you need? What is it that you want to do? What is it that you don't want to do? And we set everything in stone, and I say, you cannot cross your own boundaries, because when you do, the customers will, and you've just lost all respect, and then it'll just go up in the air, so there's no point. So
She's confidence building.
Thank you.
Love it.
Thank you.
you're a boss there. So do you think you're going to undertake this new side hustle?
She was shaking in her boots there.
If I come back and be like, me and Lauren are going on holiday, guys. What? Yeah, we need a break from tea at
Do
4.
I just need to send my fucking flight receipt?
Literally.
Maybe I'll do it now.
Literally, I'll just be like, guys,
Wow.
yeah.
You do need your flight receipts.
Yeah. Well, I'm inspired.
Alright.
See the cogs turning. Thank you so much for coming on, Latiesha. We've absolutely loved having you.
Thank you
And where
for
can
having
everyone
me.
find you on your socials?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry guys, I'm gonna have to check because my old account got deleted. So what's my
Oh,
new
why?
name? Because people are haters. And
Oh, like
everyone-
flagged?
Yeah.
Boo.
So I mean, to be fair, all my accounts are Latiesha Jones. So they will forever be that. So just search Latiesha Jones and you'll find one of a million. But currently, it's Latiesha J Backup on TikTok.
Gorgeous.
Thank
We'll
you.
find you there. Thank you for
Thank
having
you.
me.
Bye.
I said thank you for having us. We are the students.
You're welcome.
Oh.